Hey guys, Nightwing19 here with my review for episode 10 of Arrow Season 3 Left Behind. Now as usual, I'm going to give you a recap of the episode, give you my overall rating, and write down to my top 5 moments. So, starting with the recap, with no knowledge of what happened to Oliver, Diggle and Roy work to continue protecting the city in his absence. With the Arrow missing, a new crime lord named Danny, aka Brickwell, plots to take over the Glades. After Thea expresses worry over Oliver's absence, Merlin investigates the site of the duel and brings a bloody sword back to Diggle and the others, proclaiming Oliver's death. Diggle discovers Brickwell's plan to destroy all evidence against street enforcers, so they are released from jail and have to join his crew, and heads to the police warehouse with Roy to stop him. Diggle and Roy are outnumbered, and fearing for their lives, Felicity decides to trap them in the warehouse and let Brickwell escape. Afterward, Felicity proclaims the group non-existent without Oliver and quits. With dozens of men freed because of Brickwell, Laurel goes after them, donning an alternate Canary costume. Meanwhile, Maseo finds Oliver's body and takes it to Tatsu so that he can bring him back to life. In the flashbacks to Hong Kong, Oliver and Maseo steal the component to China White supervirus, thus making her portion inert. Oliver also slips a GPS tracker on one of China's men so that they can locate Tatsu. So, overall, I'm giving this episode a 9.5. It was just a really great episode that put the secondary characters in the forefront. Diggle's reaction, Roy's reaction, Felicity's reaction, everyone was broken to find out that Oliver died. Now we kind of see Team Arrow falling apart, and this dynamic will play out for as long as Oliver remains dead to everyone in Starling City. What we learned is that Oliver is alive. I wasn't expecting him to come back in this episode, so it was really shocking to me to find this out. Tatsu had saved his life, and this also confirms that Tatsu exists in present day. So how long Oliver will lay low, or at least will remain quote-unquote dead, is unknown. He could be gone for a couple of episodes, maybe like 3 or 4. Episode 14 is titled The Return. Mark Guggenheim did say that the title doesn't refer to Oliver coming back, so maybe Oliver hasn't come back yet, or he's already returned. If it wasn't for Maseo, Oliver would have still been dead. In the flashbacks, he had saved Maseo's wife, or at least he had. Just in this episode, we didn't see that happen. He just said that, he is always in his debt, which means if you need help, I'll be there. I predicted that Maseo would save Oliver just because he was there during the fight, so he would have gotten to Oliver's body faster than Merlin would have gotten to it. And I'm not exactly sure if Merlin would have even resurrected his body. Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't, we don't know. The flashbacks this episode, when Oliver broke into the military compound, it kind of reminded me of The Dark Knight, when Batman wasn't in Hong Kong, if you remember that scene. The producers are drawing up so much from Batman. They're using one of his iconic villains. They're bringing in other characters with ties to Batman. Since Oliver was in Hong Kong, the producers couldn't pass up an opportunity to pay homage to the successful Batman film of all time. So Team Arrow has a new threat, and his name is Danny Brickwell, aka Brick. In the comics, Brick is a metahuman with brick-like skin, full texture of it as well, and definition, his skin is like brick. On the show, they kind of tease this. He doesn't have brick-like skin visually, but he did get shot twice in this episode, and the bullets that he got shot, or the bullets that shot him, really didn't harm him at all. Like, he got shot in the head and it barely grazed him, and then he got shot in the arm and it didn't come out the other end. So if anything, I think he has metal in his body, or he's super durable, if that's even a possibility for regular humans to be super durable. If he was a metahuman, I think they would have given that to us when we had first met him. But he does present a problem towards Team Arrow, and I'm really enjoying him so far right now, and I really am enjoying, or I'm really expecting a lot more from Vinnie Jones. So, now into top 5 moments, starting with number 5, Team Arrow learns that Oliver's dead.
It's Ra's custom to leave behind the instrument of death as a memorial to honor the fallen.
Merlin, did you see Oliver's body?
He fell into a ravine. His remains are unrecoverable, I'm afraid.
Then how do we know that's Oliver's blood?
Because after I leave, you'll test it. And after you confirm that it is his blood, you'll exhaust yourself with conspiracy theories as to how I planted it or how it's all a lie. And after enough time passes, you'll be left with one inescapable truth, that Oliver Queen is dead.
Number 4, meet Brick.
Y'all best step off. Brick is a friend of mine.
You're more than a friend, Anton. You're like a brother. Always had my back. Always loyal. Stand up. So when they told me someone ignored my orders to lay low, when they told me one of my crew shot a cop, I beat the man who said it was you.
I'm sorry. Danny, that cop, it was a mistake.
What we're planning here requires 2 things. No mistakes and the cops not knowing anything.
They still don't. Fisher's not gonna say anything.
Was this side job his idea or yours?
Doesn't have to be like this. Bro.
I dropped my first body with that piece. You know the deal. You take me down first, you walk out alive. He actually tagged me.
Number 3, Roy and Diggle versus Brick and his crew.
Seal up every exit, give me a 2-block perimeter.
John, shooter at your 5.
I'm out. Here! Use mine. So here's the deal. You take me down, you walk out alive. I don't fancy your chances, though. Smart man. Nobody thinks about going for a headshot. My hand's too tight around your neck.
I guess arrows work a little better on this guy than bullets.
Number 2, Laurel becomes the Black Canary. With Oliver gone, it seems appropriate to bring Laurel to the Black Canary stage in her career. I actually thought that it would take Laurel the entire season to become the Black Canary, just because it took Roy all of season 2 to become Arsenal. Just because she has the suit and everything, that doesn't mean that her journey is over. Obviously, Oliver isn't going to approve when he gets back with Laurel being out there in the field, and that's going to present a problem as well. So, you know, there's a lot of complications with Laurel as the Black Canary from here on out.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the justice you can't run from.
And my number 1 moment, Oliver is resurrected. It's unknown if he died or if he was on the verge of death. I didn't really explain it in the end of the episode, but I'm pretty sure they will explain it in the next episode. They'll also explain, like, how Oliver was brought back, like what method Tatsuo used to bring him back. I'm expecting a Lazarus pit method, or maybe she used a plant that was derived from the Lazarus pit. Who knows?
Don't move. You'll pull out the sutures. Oliver.
Tatsu. How? I asked her to come here. So she could bring you back to life.
So, are you guys excited for the next couple of episodes of Arrow now that Oliver isn't in Starling City? Leave me your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, I'll be doing reviews for all episodes of Arrow this season. Be sure to subscribe to catch them. Subscribe to my other channel, JediKnight450, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr at JediKnight450 for updates on Arrow, The Flash, and more. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.